And his opponent, please welcome to the cage, ASGHAR Khan. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is the first quarterfinal of the NFT Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting the blue corner, representing Team Islamabad and Team Fight Fortress, Muhammad Qasim. And his opponent, standing in the red corner, representing Team 8 and CAX Fight Club, ASGHAR Khan. Referee in charge of the cage, Oves Shah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming you back to the men's division. This is going to be such an exciting fight. I'm standing, I'm not even sitting, so is Daniel. And this is CAX Fight Club versus TFF, ASGHAR versus Qasim. The rematch is on its way, ladies and gentlemen. Strong low kick to start by Qasim. ASGHAR ate it well. Just to let everyone know, ASGHAR already defeated Qasim via decision the last time they fought, and this is round 2.
He threw that low kick, it was good, but if you're fighting CAX Fight Club, you don't want to give them any openings to go for a takedown. So he should probably start switching that up, should Muhammad Qasim. Muhammad Qasim is very well-rounded. Many years ago, EKS told me he's the next prospect coming out of TFF. If you look at him physically, so imposing. Another nice low kick, ducks under, and look at that. Look at that, brilliantly done. Muhammad Qasim strikes, moves out, avoids the wrestling exchange. Brilliantly done there from Muhammad Qasim. He needs to keep this up for at least 3 rounds, unless he can get a finish.
Daniel, I talked to Qasim before the fight. He said, I'm going to strike a bit and I'm going to take him down. But what a barrage of punches. Beautiful combination thrown by both men. None landed, some seemed to be landed, some didn't. But ASGHAR Khan trying to go for the takedown. Muhammad Qasim defending well. A knee to the chest by Muhammad Qasim.
That's a beautiful sprawl there by Muhammad Qasim. TFF versus CAX has happened so many times now over the years that they've pretty much grown accustomed to each other's style. Muhammad Qasim was ready for that takedown. He sprawled out beautifully, got both legs out of danger, and now look at this. TFF's Muhammad Qasim has ASGHAR Khan up against the fence with these knees, and look at that, as soon as he was going for a hip toss, he slid with the knee. Muhammad Qasim with beautiful takedown defense here, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the fight we all were waiting for because we knew this was going to be a very high-level amateur fight. Both clubs having high-level prospects in their gyms. And now let's see, Qasim with a beautiful jab, slightly missed. A beautiful right hand by ASGHAR and shoots for the takedown. That's how it's supposed to be. That was his game plan since the beginning. That's what he said. I'm going to strike, I'm going to take him down, and I'm going to finish him.
But just look at how comfortably Muhammad Qasim is moving out of these takedown offenses and, you know, just sliding out of position. He's doing everything correct tactically. Look at that knee to the body, both returned there. And look at that, as soon as he shoots in, Qasim has the sprawl, but this time, ASGHAR almost able to complete the takedown. Qasim still in relatively less danger, but there it is. First takedown for ASGHAR Khan in the fight.
Man, the way ASGHAR is shooting is like, you know, you're shooting a bullet super fast. In a split second, you don't even know what happens. And Qasim trying to go for a triangle choke. He's working the legs. Asghar needs to be careful. Asghar needs to be careful. Qasim is good at this. He trains from a good team from killers, and so does Asghar. Asghar should not let Qasim back up. Asghar starts with the ground and pound, but Qasim back up successful. 10 seconds to go into the first round.
Now, how much of a difference does that takedown make in the fight? That is up to the judges. But at the same time, Qasim has been doing a good job of reversing these grappling exchanges. Barring that one takedown, Qasim was really good in this round. So it's going to be interesting to see how much they score that one takedown. And it's also going to be very interesting to see exactly how they're scoring this fight going in.
Yeah, man, this is going to be intense fight. Both fighters showed us in the first round what kind of high-level athletes they are. And man, this is the fights people like Daniel and I live to see, because this is so entertaining, man. We know these high-level prospects, how much time they have dedicated themselves into the gym, how much effort they're putting in their skill, in their technique. And now both cornermen inside the cages. TFF versus CAX is something we all love.
मोहम्मद मेहदी और सीमाब अली, प्लीज नेक्स्ट फाइट के लिए अभी से तैयार हो जाएं. मोहम्मद मेहदी एंड सीमाब अली.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for round number 2. Asghar versus Qasim. Uwais Shah, our official referee. 3 3-minute rounds.
Asghar in the red, Qasim in the blue, and here we go with the second round. Highly entertaining fight so far. Good wrestling, offense and defense shown by both fighters. Asghar this time opening up with the leg kick. Qasim now trying to get his back against the cage. Let's see what Qasim does here. I'm interested to see if Qasim would look for a takedown himself. It's one thing to be ready for the shot, and it's another to start shooting yourself, because that's where the threat of the wrestling comes in from your end. It'll be interesting to see. Now look at that. Muhammad Qasim brilliantly turns position, but Asghar once again. Asghar the shorter guy between the two, but low center of gravity. You're able to reach for those legs easier. Shorter guys do tend to have an advantage in the wrestling department sometimes, but if you're longer, it's always going to be an advantage in fighting.
Man, this is what happens, exactly this, when you train with high-level athletes like the Wolverine Ahmed Mushtaba, like Ismail the Volcano Khan, who are pure wrestlers and highly good jiu-jitsu practitioners as well. This is the outcome. Asghar, the baby face. He is dominating Qasim right now in top position, and he just landed a good right hand. Qasim seems to be getting back up very quickly. His takedown defense is good, and again, a beautiful slam by Asghar Khan. Daniel, I'm afraid history might repeat itself the way things are going right now.
It just might, because clearly the adjustment was made to a certain degree when it came to the takedown defense. He's ready for those shots, but at the same time, defensive wrestling is good as long as you have a substitute, you know, for the wrestling in terms of offense. You're either striking or you're wrestling if you have good takedown defense. But in this case, Qasim really needs to start throwing in something together with regards to either shooting, striking, but imposing some kind of a threat on Asghar. That is the only way that he's going to find a path back into this fight.
Yeah, man, you're absolutely right. Qasim needs to start working. He needs to get back up. The clock is ticking. Time is running out. These are 3-minute rounds, not 5-minute, 3-minute rounds. And Asghar, again, is in the dominant position. He told me that I'm going to wrestle, and he's exactly doing as he said. Qasim with the good wrist control, but Asghar is getting these shots in now. These strong hammer fists to the face of Muhammad Qasim. Asghar applying the pressure, keeping his head on Qasim's chest, so he gives Qasim no space to breathe, no time to get back up, and good waist control by Asghar as well. Another strong strike to the face of Muhammad Qasim by Asghar, the baby face.
Oh, look at that. Muhammad Qasim is trying to... He has a 2-on-1 on the left arm of Muhammad Asghar. Pardon me, Asghar Khan. If Qasim can sweep him to some degree, that Kimura will be in full effect, because he has a 2-on-1 on the left arm. But he needs to be able to shrimp out just like that, create some more space between himself and Asghar Khan to be able to complete the Kimura, and he's trying his best, but Asghar staying calm. Oh, that would have been disastrous if it had gone on for another 30 seconds, but Asghar Khan getting away at the end. Another dominant round, in my opinion, Asghar Khan.
Man, the way Nasser and Salman are running into the octagon to facilitate their fellow athlete is outstanding in full speed. Dominant round again by Asghar Khan, but he got himself in a little bit of trouble at the end of the round. But then again, it's all part of the game. Good props to QASIM for utilizing that takedown defense. And he's doing pretty good, guys. He's doing pretty good. He's not staying on the ground for a very long time. He's working his way. He's dodging the punches. He's not giving ASGHAR enough time to, land those heavy shots. He's always moving his head, which is very beneficial to him. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the third and final round. ASGHAR Khan versus Mohammad Qasim. Team Cax versus Team Fight Fortress. The legendary matchup. The legendary gyms of Pakistan, which we all love and admire dearly. Daniel, it all goes down to the third round. Who do you think is going to take this bout?
I think there's only one winner in this entire contest, and that is Pakistani mixed martial arts, because we've seen such a high level between these two guys. They're both such good cross prospects here. ASGHAR Khan opening up with a high kick, gets caught with a body kick coming in there. Qasim with a very nice body kick. Leg kick there lands for ASGHAR Khan. Another high kick attempted. Qasim just a bit slower there in the reactions to those strikes, and once again now ASGHAR's going to have him down in front of his corner, which is not good for Mohammad Qasim.
ASGHAR hyped in the third and final round. He's telling Qasim, bring it on, while they were on the feet. ASGHAR then again grabs a hold of the leg, takes him down in front of his own corner, and Cax, the athletes of Cax, they are super famous for taking their opponent down in front of their corners to get instructions, and it's just, to hype things up for themselves in the corner as well. Dominant position again by ASGHAR Khan. Qasim needs to work on his takedown defense. He needs to get back up. He needs to make a difference right now. This is the third and final round, ladies and gentlemen. 3-minute rounds. Time passes by super quickly, and history might repeat itself if things keep on going the way they are right now. ASGHAR already defeated Qasim once in the past, and now he has an opportunity to do that again, and things are turning out to be like he just might, until Qasim pulls something off. A little clash of the heads right now between both athletes. ASGHAR pressurizing Qasim non-stop. Qasim landing those hammer fists to the ear of ASGHAR. Not very effective though, Daniel.
ASGHAR in easy control position here. He's going to coast through potentially to a decision win if it stays like this. The wrestling of Cax Fight Club does not have an answer so far in Pak MMA. Of course, there are exceptions. There are wins that guys have over Cax Fight Club. For the large majority of these fights, though, Cax has such a brilliant strategy to duck under these punches, secure a takedown, and then just simply win the round.
ASGHAR trying to attack the arm. Qasim now trying to get back up. But ASGHAR's got that tight grip on his leg. He's not going to let him back up that easily. All those hours put into wrestling, all those hours put into jiu-jitsu are finally paying off for ASGHAR now. And he's sort of got his arm in trouble, but now he's got Qasim up against the fence. Qasim landing those small shots into the pocket. A knee to the body by Qasim. Strong knee and another one. ASGHAR replies with the right hand. Both guys up against the cage. ASGHAR constantly pressurizing Qasim. Blocking the knees. Good hand control by Qasim as well. 10 seconds to go into the third and final round. Let's make something happen, guys. Let's put it all on the line.
Ending right in front of us. And that, ladies and gentlemen, should be a decision in favor of ASGHAR Khan. But let's see what the judges have it. Quite a tough fight for both guys. High-level action here. High-level responses, high-level technique. Let's see what the judges saw in this fight. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges saw this contest 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28. for your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, ASGHAR!